Alrighty then, good afternoon everybody, Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some more Nemoria, finally. Gonna be continuing where we last left off. Now, Gnomoria has finally gotten another update, at which it is now version 9 or 0.9.18, which has released, which is essentially mod support. So it's taken, like, what, 8 months, and he's added mod support and really patched out a bunch of bugs. That's pretty much the entirety of this update, sadly. So we do have mod support now, so what do we have available for mods? Well, so far we don't have too much on the workshop itself. Pretty much the entirety of the mods that we have right now are a Spanish translation mod, a economy mod, which is actually a little more interesting. It pretty much changes up the different kingdoms. It allows them to have each their own stall, so you'd probably have to get an ambassador for each one. We've got just the merchants, which can hold a variety of different things. We got the agriculture, miners, lumber camps, the mining colonies, and each one of these will buy their type of resource for a greater value than somebody else would. So that's not too bad. That adds a bit of variety into the civilizations of the game. The only other interesting one on here at the moment is the Goblinoria mod. Noria, whatever the hell it is. All that really does is switches the game so that it loads the goblin sprites instead of the dwarf sprites. It basically just switches their pathing routines around, or their pulling routines around, so that instead of having, playing as the dwarves, you're playing as goblins, and the dwarves are the ones that are attacking you. So that's literally all it does, though. There's no difference between them. It's not like Masterwork Dwarf Fortress, where each of the races, like Kobold and Orc, have their own playstyles. It's essentially the same thing, just a different tile set, almost, I would say. Now, the other update that they have mentioned is that Nemoria is now transitioning to release. For the moment, for the rest of Early Access, Nemoria will stay at $8, but once it comes out of Early Access, it will be up for $15. So if you are interested in this game, get it while it lasts. Now, the downside of this is, from the way he talks about release here, he's basically kind of going on about the only way he can improve Gnomoria is by continuing to work with modders. So that kind of sounds to me like, you know what? I'm tired of doing this game. I don't want to, develop this game anymore. I'm just gonna make everyone else do it for free. I'm gonna let everyone else do my work for free. So yeah, seems like he's just kind of shelving any other further development once he gets the game out of Early Access, and pretty much throwing it to the modding community to, add to the game, which is a damn shame because, it's a pretty decent Dwarf Fort Light, as I call him, or DF Light. But there's just not enough complexity and really interesting things to, like, we're at the point I'm at now. I'm not really being attacked by any large armies. There's not a lot of really cool events that I've seen happen. I've only barely gone through a year in the game, but still, I really haven't seen much of any real interest happen. At this point, I'm pretty much stuck just beautifying this place up and replacing all the walls with freaking like tiles and shit, and just making the place pretty. That's all I've been left to do at this point. Which, although isn't necessarily horrible, it's not that great either because, Oh, what the hell did I just do? I apparently caused everything to vanish. Oh, that's F. F causes the walls to vanish. Ish. Well, it brings it down to like a half wall or even a quarter wall, so you can see around better. That's actually pretty good. I like that. But yeah, this game has a lot of potential, and it could be something like, really close to the level of Dwarf Fortress. But it seems like at this point it's gonna have to take it, it's gonna be up to the modders at this point. Where this game goes, after release. So whether or not this becomes a really damn good game or just stays as is, is going to depend entirely on that, it seems. Let's go ahead and let these guys fight it out and kind of go through their routines. We did kind of level this out last time, which is good. Let's see, have we completely dug this out yet? I know we dug up, but I don't think we've dug down yet. We have not. Alright, so yeah, we have our upper archery balcony here, ready to go, so we can put our archers, or position our archers here, and they will take out any enemies that happen to be approaching us. I believe the enemy should not be able to get to us from that, but then again, I have no guarantees. If our guys, well, my thought is if our guys can't get up here to harvest this, then theirs shouldn't necessarily be able to get up there either. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, let's go ahead and build a torch here. But yeah, you know, in games like Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, it's not necessarily a bit of an issue when the community is, you know, takes a game and works on it and turns it into something amazing. The difference being that that's a free game. So, you know, being built up by the community and then just being able to play it and have fun with it. I would almost wish that we could pay someone for that because they've done such a good job on so many things that, you know, well, they have a donation thing, so there's that, I believe. Or do they? Do they? I'm not actually sure. I don't think they do. I suppose individual developers for that could potentially do so if they wanted to. But I haven't seen any of them do it, so yeah. And I wouldn't mind that at all for them. They would freaking do an amazing job. Alright. Now I will admit, you know, it is quite hard to keep developing the same game for, you know, years and years. So it's mildly understandable that they may have, you know, gotten burned out at this point and just, you know, can't keep going with it and need to kind of move on to other things. That's understandable, but still, it kind of sucks that, you know, we're probably going to see, like, one big update at the end, and that'll be it. Alright, let me go ahead and mine this bit. I may have to store some stuff here, but anyway. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I already kind of... Damn. It's like I already kind of did the entrance here, so now I'm wondering what the heck I'm going to do for this. I'll have to deconstruct that, won't I? Yes, I will. Remove floor, remove ramp, but no remove wall. Deconstruct, there we go. That's the one I need. Sucks I'll have to do it this way, but that's okay. Stairs down. Let me rotate that. Mine wall, there we go. Getting there. Alright. Terrain. Mine. Stairs up. There we go. Hopefully I can keep this. There we go. Up one. Actually, I need to go even further than that. Yes, one more up. So in that case, let's go terrain, mine, wall. And we will go like this. Terrain, mine, stairs up. Whoops. I'll cancel that in a second. That looks completely off. In that case, I might have actually screwed up those other stairs. I hope that's correct. Otherwise, yeah. Looks good, but I'm not even 100% sure. Mine wall. We'll find out shortly. Let's go ahead and cancel that madness. Yeah, it seems like it's been built properly-ish. What the hell? Did I not put another set of stairs there? I could have sworn I did, but for some reason it didn't build it. Weird. Stairs up. Using stone. Any raw stone works. There we go. Not entirely as I was intending it, but it works. It works, it works. How are we doing here? Looks like they did remove that. Okay, good. What do we have here? What is this one? So that's an engineer's workshop. I'm going to want some additional tinkerer's benches because that's just taking way too damn long to get this damn thing done. So let's go mechanisms, tinkerer's bench, and we're just going to slap down 2 more of these guys. 2 more of these bad guys. Alright. There we go. So hopefully I can designate some more guys to hop on there and we can see how this goes. But yeah, then like a lot of really good things have happened from modders. Like I have no doubt, there is 0 doubt in my mind that the people are going to be able to take this game and, you know, mod it to like crazy if they so desire. There's already a couple of interesting ones on the actual forums. There's a Gnomoria Enhanced 2nd generation, which seems like a big one. Oh, it's a tool. So it's pretty much like a Dwarf Therapist, it seems like. It allows you to see all the skills and gnome skills in grid format. Highlight skills with higher than average values. Skills used by the current profession. See all gnome stats, including sleep and hunger. Find items by family and type. Auto backup saves in case of corruption. Huh. Nice. About getting information easier, which is really important. So yeah, stuff like that, or something like that's already been kind of done there. So that's nice. Okay, let's take a look at my population and see who else I can steal here. Brewer, engineer. So we got 3 engineers, although one of them is currently stocking items. I don't think anybody else actually even has tinkering. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this only shows combat skills by hovering over their name. So yeah, you can kind of see how having a separate program or something that shows proper information can be incredibly damn useful. I'll have Ego here. Go ahead and switch to engineer. The rancher is filling the trough. The woodcutter is also going to become an engineer. Just because I really want to get that freaking research done, like now, damn it. Let me also speed things up here. Terrain. We're using spirals, okay. Replace wall. Spiral engraved wall. We do have the blocks for it. Fantastic. So we're just going to replace that bit right there. Everything else has been, well, semi-replaced here. Let's see. Is nobody... No, I don't think anybody is bothering with this right now. Oh yeah, the stone cutter. Here we go. I have him set to 500 blocks, but it's not enough. Who is actually doing that job right now? Donna is currently doing that job. In that case, let me take a look at Donna here. Just a general crafter. I think I'm going to change that, actually. I should have stayed on this menu. What the fuck? Ah, that damn bug. It's like, why are you typing backwards, you piece of crap? You know what? Fine. Oh my god, that's ridiculously stupid. So in order to actually type, I need to go like this. I need to constantly click like on the right. So that created another bug, I guess. Alright, literally the only thing I want you doing is stone carving. And maybe masonry. Because we need a whole crap ton of blocks to be built so that we can start replacing a massive amount of tiles in our place here. Ah, delicious. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh, that's a problem. We got all kinds of darkness. Yeah, this looks fucked up. This looks so effed up. Remove, deconstruct. Oh, man. Oddly enough, not quite as easy as DF, but then again, DF is 2D, whereas this is 3D, so there's a distinct ease in that case. What the hell am I doing here? I am looking for another torch. There we go. Build, terrain, floor. We're using spiral on the other side, right? No, moon, actually. Alright, moon it is. Moon engraved floor. There we go. Sure, let's go like that. Alright. Now I just let them build. Then we can throw some torches up there and we'll be good to go. At least we will be good to go once I finally get my bloody crossbows. Not that it matters, because we literally have not been attacked by anything worth crossbows. Which is sad. I mean, we've had, like, what? Goblin invasions numbering in, like, the single digit. Not even like, you know, 9 or 8. Just like 1. Literally. Just 1. It's been ridiculous. Okay, let's take a look now. Hopefully now that we're rocking 4 of these at once, we'll start to see some significant progress here. That's my hope. Whether or not that'll be the reality, we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, let's kind of move myself around here. Build furniture, if I can get around to it here. Table. Oh, I think these are like wooden tables, but you know what? To hell with it. Furniture. No, I don't want that. Chair. So we did unlock some of the mechanical stuff. So we can link up, pretty much literally all we can do right now is link up different axles and gears to traps, I'm assuming. Or, well, switches, devices. Yeah, I have a self-powered trap and a power source, but we haven't unlocked the power source yet, so that's kind of... I suppose we could, you know, get ready to use that by producing a crap ton of it, so in a way it makes sense. That way it gives you time to prepare to put up a bunch of them, but still, meh. No, I guess I never placed that one, did I? Ah, that's fine. It's like, I suppose I could build a giant 3D gnome statue if I wanted to or something, if I was into that, but yeah, that's about the extent of what the hell we could really do at this point. It's a shame they can't reach diagonally, but it makes sense in a 3D term, but still, it's lame. Replace wall. These ones are engraved. Here we go, engraved wall. We only got 8 blocks though, still. So we're not gonna be able to do a hell of a lot. It's just more waiting, more waiting. Alright, we did find some gems, so I could get a gem cutter and have them cut that up. Let me go ahead and have them extend this bit right here. Alright. That should be about as big as this place needs to be at that point. Damn, he's fast. Is that merchant here? No, he's not. Shame, I could have sold him all that soil. Build, workshop. I'm not even going to have them produce the parts. I'm just going to be like, you know what, screw it, just build it. And a jeweler. There we go. So in the end, I'll probably remove these 2 tinkering benches and replace them with the other mechanics benches. Actually, we already have one, don't we? Yeah, we already have an engineer's workshop, so I only need to remove one of them, actually. Yeah, it allows us to make axles, mechanism base, and a gearbox. So literally just axles and gearboxes as the end products. Any rod? What the hell? Crafted in a machine shop. So I guess I need the machine shop to do that. How are we doing here forge-wise? Well, let's take a look at our stocks. That'll tell me exactly how we're doing for that. Items, please. I need goods. I want coal, so we have 15 coal right now. And metal. We have 80 ore. In which case it's 1 tin and almost 79 copper. We got 84 bars. A lot of which is copper. We have a decent amount of tin though. So we can make, we can still make some more bronze. Let's see here. I'll just put that on repeat, so he will now start producing a ton of bronze. I may have to have him produce some more coal, though, because we are running out of that. It's set to 30, it's just we need a crafter to do it. So that's one of the biggest issues I had throughout the game, was that we just weren't getting any nomads in. I mean, our value wouldn't be that bad. We've produced a fair amount of stuff, it's just it didn't really calculate it, I guess. I don't know. Whoops. I didn't mean to go that far down. So yeah, looks like every room right now has everything it needs. It's got a bed, it's got a cabinet and dresser and so on and so forth. Everyone has a door, so I really don't need more for that. That could be bad. And the ironic thing is, the skeleton that did finally spawn down here in the darkness, he couldn't get out. He couldn't get into our fortress. He got stuck in the fucking doorway, which was hilarious, but horrible at the same time. Because what the hell, man? We didn't go any lower than this, did we? Well, I probably will here, just to see what we can find. Go ahead and mine this bit out. Whatever coal we have here. That'll save me having to mine a bunch of it. I never did install that vein miner mod either. I'm sure that'll make its way to the workshop eventually here as well. But yeah, I do hope the dev does continue to do something with the game here at least, because it would be a real shame if he just kind of, you know, quit and then just said, okay, you guys make my game for me. That may not necessarily be what he's doing, but that's what it sounds like when I look at it and it said, well, I'm just gonna work with supporting the modding and supporting the modders. You know, that's when I just kind of like, you know, that's just kind of lame, buddy. Actually, this looks like tin. This looks like coal. Although I could be wrong there again. Nice. Now we're still finding more here. Let's kind of shave it away so we have a nice bit of access for the light. Man, he is just mining like a champion. That definitely sounds like a Final Fantasy tune to me. Which kind of makes me wonder if they were able to license that. Alright. Which I highly doubt. They would never give any of their tunes away. Alright, there we go. Should be good. So that seems to be about what we're gonna find here. Build. Let's get another torch, not a mechanism, please. Get another torch in here. Alright, let's dig some stairs down. What I'm gonna do now, I think, is I'm just gonna go down several floors. I guess that's as low as I can go. Bit lame, but alright. Build furniture. So I have reached the bottom, which apparently was floor 13. Build furniture. Furniture. Doors. Let's get 2 doors there. That'll help protect us a bit. Alright. It's kind of like, what was it? Kerbal Space Program and I think Dwarf Fortress, yeah. Kerbal Space Program and Dwarf Fortress had one tune that they shared. Had a really spacey vibe to it, and at least it shared sounds in sound sense. Yeah. Not in vanilla. Good old sound sense. Just can't play without it. For the love of God, this is so fucking frustrating having to go through this damn thing and fucking clicking the wrong shit constantly. Whatever. We did find some more tin. I still haven't seen a single drop of iron. But, shit, what can you do? Look at that guy go, like a champion. Let's deconstruct. Fuck you, controls. Seriously. Royal pain in my ass. That's more copper, yep. Not surprising at this point. That's all I ever seem to find is copper. Let's go ahead and just pull that forward more. Furniture. And torch. Alright. Oh, we got more tin. Well, at least we're going to be rolling into bronze here soon. That's something we can say at least. Build furniture. Torch. And we'll chuck another torch in here to help light this place up properly. Terrain, no. I wish I could almost assign this to a, you know, it's easier when I can just go B, you know, B, whatever, like BCT or something. Because that way it's a lot quicker and I can get to what the hell I'm trying to find a lot faster. But anyway, let's go ahead and head up to the top here. Check on progress for our Tinkerer's tables here, since we have 4 guys on it. So we're almost at, I believe that's level 2 now. But we still got to get to level 3 before we can actually get access to our bows. Now, considering what we actually have here, again, content-wise, I don't think I'll be doing too much more for this, and because I do have to start clearing my plate a bit, considering how little free time I actually have. Unreal World is another one that'll probably be up here later today as well. Or so I hope. This seems to be going quite well over here. I think. I think. Oh wow, our stockpile is full. Build storage barrels. There we go, hopefully that'll help. Yak cheese. In that case, whoop, I clicked the wrong one. And again. God damn it. Yeah. And we'll build more storage crates here to help store all this junk. Fantastic. Alright. At least our food supplies and drink supplies are through the roof right now. So we have 0 issues when it comes to that. So yeah, we're pretty much set. Now, I can imagine I would eventually pick up this, this game again as a series, but it would probably have to wait after a good year of modding to add a bunch of content to it to really make things interesting. Not to say that there's too many alternatives. I mean, Towns had the same kind of thing where they just dropped the game and kind of left it to others to do do it for them. Although that was more of a that was even worse of a convoluted mess from what I understand. Now, God, what else was I thinking there? Blarg. Hiya. There have been a couple other games that have tried this same kind of style, you know, Dwarf Fortress-like, or light, as I sometimes call it for games like this. But they've never really they've gotten a decent, like, basic level. They've got a decent framework in, but they've never built off of it properly to a decent extent that I've seen so far. The same thing could be said along those lines for Timber and Stone. It's another one that gets updated very infrequently. And even when it does get updated, it doesn't seem like very much actually changes, which is a shame. Not to say that you can't do good, interesting things with it, and especially with the update that should hopefully be releasing soon, they did change quite a bit again. So it should hopefully make things more interesting. I'm just again wondering, when are they going to just call it, okay, this is the release version, this is all we're doing, have a nice day? Because a lot seem to end up doing that, and it's a damn shame. That's why I love things like Dwarf Fortress and Cataclysm, because they just constantly, well, Cataclysm constantly gets updated with all sorts of insanity, but that's because it has an insane amount of, like, volunteer developers that really dive into that game and add some cool shit. Like, one guy, I think, added in a bunch of, the tanks. God, he had a bunch of different mods. Random Dragon, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. Fantastic chap. Something along those lines. Anyway, Dwarf Fortress, on the other hand, yes, we only get an update maybe once a year, if that. But when we do get one, it seems like a lot gets dropped on it. A lot of complexity, a lot of additions. So it's at least an interesting, you know, it was worth waiting for the most part, I would say. Even though some bugs do seem to creep in, it's the way it is. Always the way it is. But yeah, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Hello, Penny. Oh, jeez. And there goes my freaking market. I need that for later. Okay. You know what? Come to think of it, I'm looking around here right now, and this would be a very poor design, in a way. Because if some kind of flash flood were to, you know, make its way through here, this entire area and our entire fort would be drowned. That doesn't happen, but it could, potentially. It's not like somebody couldn't program that to happen, you know. And that would make a nice event, too. That would make things interesting. I'd like to see giant demonic armies showing up here and fighting us, or something, anything, for the love of God. But, yeah, there's just nothing. And we have a fuck ton of cattle. Kingdom. Pastures. Yak pasture. So we can have 2 males and 10 females in that pasture. Right now we have 8. I can't really tell what they are because it's not really telling me. Population, maybe? Nope. That doesn't tell me nothing either. Ah, none of our guys have died. That's funny. Yeah, there's not a hell of a lot I have left to do here. It's sad. I mean, if this were DF, I would be starting to work on a, at this point, probably getting a magma smelter going. I'd be working on getting power hooked up to certain traps. What else would I be getting going at this point? Probably more advanced meals and starting to really make really good weapons and such, and fitting out my military and getting a truly powerful force going, because we need it in DF, because we can get invaded all the time by massive armies of things that just hate our guts. So yeah. But yeah, no. I think today is definitely going to be the last episode I do for Gnomoria for the moment here. Hopefully, eventually, they will, you know, other people will dive into this. They will mod the crap out of it. We can look at the workshop and see what gets dropped. And it might be worth continuing at some point. But yeah. What the question remains, what is it going to be replaced with in that case? If I am gonna end up dropping this thing, what's gonna take its place, if anything? Well, considering I'm usually working 6 days out of the week now, for the next probably quite a while, at least till December, I would guess. I have very little in the way of free time, so I'm trying to restrict things down a little bit, which is a freaking shame because there's a lot of games that I really want to, chuck on the channel and dive into more. Such as, what did I just recently post up there? There was Flame in the Flood, which I am intending to continue with. And the other one is Balrum, which just released some of its final backer beta madness. Now, Unreal World will also be again posted today as well, and I am hoping to continue that for a while at least, although I may end up kind of shelving that one as well at some point. Enough of you seem to really like that, well, either of these, that was just tempted to keep it for quite a while, but still. Eventually, I might have to change that. Now, once I've slimmed things down to like 2 or 3 games, generally speaking, this will probably be post Fallout 4, because that's going to suck the life out of me for a long time, for at least a month, I would say, or a couple of weeks. My channel is going to be devoted to that insanity. So apologies to some of the other people who like different content, but yeah, that's probably going to be what sucks up most of my time. So after that, I'm quite probably going to bring back Masterwork Dwarf Fortress more often as a weekly series. Now, more than likely, I will be doing the old, or the last big release of the 2014 Masterwork Dwarf Fortress. The newer one that was taking the 2015 vanilla version of Dwarf Fortress and trying to remod it again, like I guess you could call it Masterwork Rebirth or something. I haven't seen any progress on that in months. I haven't seen any forum posts or nothing at all, so I just do not know what's happening to that. I don't know if MEP and them have given up on it. I just don't know. Let's see here. Yes, Masterwork Reborn. The last update was the 27th of March, and it is now the 7th of October. So that kind of gives you an idea of how long it's been since I've heard anything from them. Let me kind of go to the last post here and see what the hell it says. Let's see here. Why are the new civs like Cobalt Dwarf Fortress have much less content? They're not done yet. Both are done, but the spirit of the Reborn version is to give several civs with a finite set of features and not slap everything possible onto dwarves and kobolds. Basically quality over quantity. So it is entirely possible that they're still being, some of them are still being worked on. But I'm just not seeing anything on there for actual progress. Oh, here we go. When was the last time? So yeah, MEP has been on there. The last reply he gave was on September the 29th about platinum not being a weapon material. So it is possible they're still working on it. Yeah, it looks like working on it. So he is working. They are working on it. It's just that because it's a new version of Dwarf Fortress, they pretty much had to restart everything from scratch, I guess. And that's why it's taking so very, very long for them to come up with a new update. So yeah. That is probably why we really haven't seen anything get added on here. Alright, so at least now we know that they are still working on it. They haven't just dropped that project, because I really do love Masterwork Dwarf Fortress. I love Dwarf Fortress just by itself, but Masterwork tends to fix a lot of the issues that the vanilla DF has. Probably one of the biggest things that it fixes is it helps to fix is the lag issue, in that they greatly reduce, so you're not going to have, yak leather, or what the hell, coyote leather, jackal leather, frickin' wolf leather, whatever the hell. you're just going to have leather. So they greatly reduce a lot of those things. You can also, there's a option you can click to increase the complexity of certain things, such as the plant types and leather types and so on and so forth. But it helps to reduce some of that, just because, like, what's the point, almost? At least when it comes to the naming of the leather. I'm not sure if that affects the actual creation log. Like, if you just take a piece of leather, called leather, and you craft, say, a piece of leather armor with it, it might say, if you look under the description, it might say a jackal leather armor, or something along those lines, are made with jackal leather. Either way, they help to greatly reduce a lot of the FPS lag, which is something that usually kills a good portion of my games when it comes to DF. So that's always a nice thing. Not to mention they added just a whole slew of content. I mean, they had a whole magic system. They had a whole class system, which was freaking brilliant. I loved the class system. And it was ranging from, what the fuck? How did he even get up there? You damn fool. Oh, we finally got some goblins. And it's 2 of them. Actually, there's 3 of them. Oh, we actually have a goblin army here. 4 goblins. Alrighty then. What do we have in our weapon stocks? Oh. There we go. 1 sword, 1 hand axe. Actually, not even. 1 worn claymore. 3 stone hammers. A bunch of stone hand axes. Alright, military. Hammerer. $15 hammer. Everyone with S should already be in a squad, I believe. Which is weird because we don't... Oh yeah, a bunch of people are set up to Way of the Gnome. In that case, I can generally ignore that and just grab people who are good at hammering. Hmm. 18. We'll take you, my friend. Alright. Now we can station everybody up and have them attack soon. I find it funny that they're just loitering around right now. They're not bothering to attack us. Goblin fighter. Attack. All squads. Well, first things first, let's gather. Before we do that, let's gather up all squads. All right. Gather up, everybody. Gather up. This may be our final battle. Someone's got to dig that idiot out of there. All squads attack. Attack! course, looks like the slower guys that don't have as much armor are the ones that are first to engage. Oh, someone got hurt. 2 of them got hurt. 3 got hurt. Alright, who else do we have from our population right now that's not doing anything? Blacksmith, you're doctoring. You are also our doctor right now. Oh, he's injured. Even our best combat personnel are having problems here. Wow, we're actually losing the goblins now, finally. Then again, we didn't exactly fully fit out our guys yet either. But it's still funny that we're losing this badly. There we go. Goblin is bled to death. We're doing pretty good, I think. I mean, we are bleeding all over the place, but the guys are healing up. They just keep running out one at a time and getting themselves hurt. But hey, that's one way to train, I guess. Goblin fighter. I guess everyone's resting right now. Yeah, they're all asleep. All of our combat personnel are asleep. That's funny. We're like letting the goblin in right now, pretty much. Oh, we're slowly beating him to death. There we go. Wait, nope, he's still alive. So they're kind of like, they're getting injured, they're taking turns beating on him and then going back to bandage their wounds. That's fucking hilarious, actually. Ah, man. And that's one of the biggest problems I have when playing Dwarf Fortress, is the military can be such a... Like, the survival aspect of Dwarf Fortress is like one part of the game. The military is its entirely own beast. There's so many things that I wish we could do to improve the military aspect to... not necessarily just simplify it, but at least make it more intuitive and easy to give commands and get people where they need to be properly. You're eating and not fighting this goblin, you damn fool. And the goblin's finally dead. It took a while and much goblin blood. Goblin and gnome blood, cough. But they have died. There's one goblin that's still out there. But for the most part, we are done. Yay! Success! All glory to the Hypnotoad. Nah, anyway. I think I'm not sure if it was Vanilla Dwarf Fortress or I'm pretty sure it was Masterwork. I could have sworn Masterwork had a psychedelic toad pet or something like that. And I think the description was like, all glory to the toad or something. Something ridiculous along those lines. Well, regardless, we did not lose a single gnome and we kicked a lot of ass. So yeah. Let me go into my military here. Squads. Let me get her out of there so we can go back and freaking mine this and free this man. Where the hell? There it is. It's actually sleeping right now too. That's funny. Have we gotten any closer to this? Finally completing yet? Yeah, we actually should have gotten level 2. Alrighty. Oh, someone's still bleeding out, so we may actually lose somebody. I thought I had enough bandages, but they were ripping through them so quickly there. I would not be surprised at all if somebody bled to death. Hopefully someone will eventually rescue this guy, but we're getting close to the time now anyway, so I think we're gonna just kind of call it with that. Not to mention, I don't even have a graveyard in this game yet, or any way to really bury these guys and, you know, honor our dead. There's nothing like that. Which, I mean, come on, damn it, that's basic. And you can actually access it in here too. Although it seems like you're just accessing the mod folder and maybe enabling something. Whatever, doesn't matter. Regardless, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. This will probably be the last video I do on Neoria for quite a while. We will see what actually gets added in for the final release versions that whoever the dev actually puts out there. And beyond that, we'll see what the modding community actually does with it. Still a shame though, still a shame. One day we'll get our beautiful, perfect 3D dwarf fortress, and all will be well with the world. Yeah, no, I don't see that happening anytime soon. It's just, it's that much of a complex beast. You just can't mimic the complexity of Dwarf Fortress with the amount of years and time and all that good stuff that's gone into the development of it. And has added layer upon layer to that delicious tiramisu. Anyway. Regardless, peace out for now, everybody. Have yourselves a fantastic day. And hopefully I will see you all another time with some more Gnomoria. Well, we'll see what happens. Peace out for now.